Thank you for watching Naturally Healing News with Pele Chen. In today's news, fevers and colds. I have been told a number of times that people have died from high fever. When I ask, was that the only symptom? There was always more. And usually the fever would come after, let's say, a vaccination, or there would be accompanying body aches, or some other symptom that obviously indicated that there was more to the illness than just a fever. A fever is the body's way of defending self. Even during detoxification, one can experience a fever, and it's considered a healing crisis. A healing crisis is the body's way of moving toxins and acid from the body, and sometimes we experience moments of pain, headache, inflammation, pressure, arthritic pain, and stiffness. And the healing crisis usually occurs if the body's trying to remove toxic waste from the lymph system, from the blood, from the circulatory system, or from the colon. So one thing we must consider is that a fever is our friend, and it's in fact a way of the body protecting itself. And what is a cold, and how do you get a cold? Well, in my experience with me and my daughter, I learned that we feed, breed, and create colds. Certain foods cause the body to produce mucus, and if we keep suppressing it, if we keep suppressing the mucus by taking over-the-counter or prescription drugs, we then accumulate the mucus. Dr. Morse taught me that. Dr. Morse is my detoxification guru, who I've been certified by. And I really believe that over these years, every time I experienced some form of a cold, so to speak, I was eating something that I should not have been eating, or something that I know to be acid forming. The foods that are acid forming are foods like milk, cheese, butter, yogurt, dead animals, caffeine, processed foods like bread, pasta, cereals. These foods are all acid forming. And because they are acid forming, the body creates mucus to protect itself from acid erosion. So if you want to combat the mucus and these colds, then you should eat more foods that are made from the earth. So foods to help combat fevers and colds are pomegranates, citrus, melons, berries, grapes. Bragg's Remedy also does a great job. And the Bragg's Remedy, for example, is a mixture of Bragg's apple cider vinegar, about 1 tablespoon, in about 8 ounces of water, and a half a lemon squeezed. And if you need a sweetener for that, maple syrup, a tablespoon or so should do. Taking that 3 times a day when you have a flare-up of a cold or some kind of bronchial spasms or pneumonia type of symptom, the Bragg's Remedy will actually take good care of cleaning that up for you. So keep in mind also, if you have a fever, that one of the reasons we get fevers is because our colon is constipated. We are backed up in the colon. The colon is impacted. And a great way to relieve a fever is by simply giving yourself a bulb syringe water enema, which will help you to make a bowel movement. And once you do that, within 20 minutes, I've seen it, fevers break. So keep that in mind. Until next time, thank you for watching Naturally Healing News with Pele Chen.